Give it a second here. Let's see if we're looking green. See if we're in the clear. Excellent connection. Excellent. And welcome to the Barrel Buddies. I'm James.
I'm Zach.
Wow.
Woo!
Okay. Wow.
He's Zach. And I'm back.
And Zach's and he's back.
Missed a week.
He's Zach and he's back.
And
I'm BJ. Welcome back.
That was like the
live.
lackluster greeting from you.
Welcome
ever.
back to your weekly live show with your three best friends that you wish you were drinking with. But you don't have to wish, because if you're tuned in, then you're drinking with us right now.
You are virtually.
That too.
Hi, everybody.
Hi there. How's it going? Zach, welcome back. What have you been doing, man? It seems like we haven't seen you on the show. Yeah, it's been a while.
You.
Well, I missed you guys too, and I also missed the audience. Just life things.
You know what I'm
Busy
missing?
things happen.
that?
But,
I'm missing the audience.
Yeah, we're all missing the audience. I need
There's
to make
no
sure
audience.
Where's the audience?
that we're public, right? Because that we're
There
good
it is,
to
right
go.
there. Public.
We're good to go.
Public.
All right.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll give it a minute, a few minutes.
A few minutes.
Yeah,
Hi.
Wait for people to.
So where you been?
Life things. You
Sure.
know, sometimes
Life things.
other things get into the way of fun
Sure.
life, like this,
Life
like
things.
our show. You know,
This doesn't get in the way of life. This is life, Zach.
this is life. This is Wednesday night life.
Wednesday night life.
Wednesday.
Redbeard, how you doing, bud? Welcome back.
Good to see you, Redbeard. How's Johnny?
Yeah.
How's Johnny?
Uncle Punky, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Punky.
Hello, Uncle Punky.
Uncle Punky, you will be proud. We introduced a new person to some Thistlefinch the other night.
Yes, we did.
He was
Quite taken.
That's
to say the
awesome.
He was
least.
quite taken.
To say the least. By the way, that Thistlefinch bottle is now gone. Hint, wink.
What's that?
That means that we're going to need another one
I
soon.
think it means.
packages.
I think
on the
it
way.
means that we're gonna have to go to Lancaster.
Shelly, how's it going?
Let's go to
Patrick
Lancaster.
Curry.
What's up, guys? Shelly, Patrick, hello, welcome. Well, as we said, welcome back to your live weekly whiskey, bourbon, wine. Eventually, Shelly, it's coming.
Wine's coming.
And anything barrel aged podcast, video, blog, all those good things. Thanks for joining us. We have got some a really interesting and really fun show for you tonight. Thanks to all the niceties of Shelly and Sophia, who we actually met up with last week.
Yes.
They were in town.
In town for
Look at
Vegas.
that.
So look
Super
at that.
cool. So if you're ever in town, hit us up.
Hit us up.
Again, hit us up at the Barrel Buds on Instagram. That's a great place to catch up with us.
Perry,
you can
how you doing?
send us an email, thebarrelbuddies@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
It's a great way to keep up with us. But if you're going to be in the area and you want to hang out, just give us a heads up.
Yeah.
We're always glad to oblige that. And they have inspired tonight's show from where they hail from. They brought us a really, really nice thing from Panther
Distillery.
Distilling.
And
Oh,
where is
distillery.
it at? Where's it at? In
Minnesota.
Osakis.
Osakis.
I thought it was
Osakis.
Osakis. Osakis,
Minnesota.
Osakis, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
This is actually really cool. So Panther Distillery looks like in Osakis, amongst hosting the #1 ice cream spot in Minnesota,
apparently.
they also have Panther Distillery,
Wow,
which is brewing
that's interesting.
and distilling some pretty amazing beverages and spirits.
Wow. I got to get to the chat on this really quick.
Yeah, please.
First of all, Uncle Punky said they just put out a rum.
Whoa.
That
This
I'm
offense
intrigued.
rum?
I'm intrigued with that.
Dude.
But that I don't
Hey,
know
how
though.
far are you from Rochester? Because I just found Breeze Airways is doing a direct flight from here to Rochester, and like every seat is first class. So
Wow.
I'm ready to fly that line up there.
So
Just
not
for
only
the
that,
Yeah.
we have OG saying he won the Virginia State bottle lottery for a bottle of William LaRue Weller. And he has to pay the whopping $99 MSRP.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Congratulations.
Congrats.
That's a
Congrats.
huge win.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's an awesome
that's
win.
incredible.
I love
Clap for
hearing
you.
Anytime
those stories.
you get BTAC for
So
MSRP.
I'll give you guys a little hint. So Ohio does the same type of bottle lottery, So all my family is from there, and they're living there now. I hit all of them up. So whenever I follow them on Twitter and Facebook, whenever they do these lotteries, I do the same thing, and haven't won anything yet. Only been doing it for 2 years, 2 seasons of BTAC releases. But one of these days, I'll get something out there. Send my mom or dad to go get a bottle.
Good luck to you. James.
Anything else?
They
to follow
even
up
so
with
they even
here?
had OFC, by the way, on that bottle lottery. It was like a $3,000 bottle,
What?
but totally worth it. So,
Yeah, totally worth it.
totally worth it. So what do we got? What is from Shelly, and what are those treats we have
We've
here
got
from
the
Osakis?
Minnesota 14 Minnesota whiskey, aged in fine oak barrels. This is a 40% 80 proof bottle. It's your 750, your standard 750. And something really interesting is that all of the grains that are used to produce this, like Thistlefinch, we bring them up because they're very similar.
I love these like
these
macro
craft.
micro distilleries.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything that they're doing is within 30 miles of this distillery. So they're growing some stuff themselves, but then they're also procuring a lot of their grains right there within the region of good old Osakis.
Very
That's
locally
awesome.
sourced.
Good old
So
Osakis.
all locally sourced.
Excellent.
They're
that's a good pop.
kicking butt and taking names in
Bottle
Minnesota.
pop. You wanna not
What else is
show-
Minnesota
should we
known
not show
for?
that off?
What? Show what? The bottle? Oh yeah, no,
Don't we
you're
wanna do a
definitely.
little Vanna?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Vanna.
Little van, little V.
Yeah, that's a
action.
steal, OG. If you could get a $2,000, you can flip that sucker for 20,000 for a double eagle.
20 cells.
Oh,
And the
no,
Double
just talk to
Eagle
us.
tastes
We'll
like-
double your payment.
I really wonder if Double Eagle tastes like Amazeballs.
20 grand?
or
You think it's
does it
20
taste- or
grand
does it-
worthy?
Yeah,
I'll
or
tell
does
you
it
what-
taste like a little bit different from regular?
I'll tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
A viewer, not naming any names, Garrett, they were drinking Double Eagle Very Rare, and they thought it was like, oh, this is just like Eagle Rare, right? So they were pouring it in big old gulps, not realizing it's like a 10 grand bottle. Wow. And they're like, oh, this is delicious. I didn't know Eagle Rare was so good.
Oh, look at this reveal.
Oh. You know, I feel like we're sliding a card up from a dirty pack of playing cards.
Minnesota.
Oh, you know, only you know how to do this right, Zach.
Yeah.
We tried doing this
Beach
without
tried.
you.
I like that etching, or what is that? That raised glass on the side there. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
you get the corn on one side and you get the distillery on the other. So I think we just looked at the distillery,
And what is this? 80 proof?
80 proof, and look, there's the
40%.
corn.
Ooh,
Corn is
fancy.
very big in their mash bill. And Jimmy, could you tell us once again what is the what? There it is, baby. We missed that. Could you tell us once again? I think you said it was red rye and red wheat.
Ooh, my hands smell like whiskey now. Where's
No.
that spillage?
That's just you. You smell like whiskey.
Oh, is that it? That's the normal smell.
Yeah, so specifically with their Minnesota 14 whiskey, yes, it's all red ingredients. So red
Look how
corn.
red the
It's a
color
corn
is.
whiskey, and we're gonna
Red
pull up
corn,
some
like
information here on them.
Little little maize corn in there.
No?
Sure, a
No?
little maize.
Red grain though.
Where did we see all that information? We did a
We
little
did-
research.
yeah, we were researching a
before.
little bit on there. They have a very nice website.
Their website's great.
Yeah.
But we were trying to find a little information.
Well, either way. So
Either
it's
way,
corn.
sorry. Yeah, if you
It's red
wheat
wheat
and red rye.
and red rye. Red
Yeah,
rye. That's hard
red
to say.
rye.
Red wine.
Red rye.
Oh, here we go.
Talk to us.
It says our ingredients. So all of their grain comes from within 30 miles from their distillery.
Yep.
They use
Got that
fresh, locally grown yellow corn. They don't grow anything, by the way. I thought they did.
I stand corrected. No,
So-
just procuring, not
Yeah.
growing.
So they were established in 2011, so they're rather new.
Wow.
Yep, locally grown yellow corn, red wheat, and red rye that they use in their mash.
Red rye.
Mm-hmm.
Red wheat.
So products start to finish. Just get into the chat too. So Shelly says, because I was like, well, what else is Minnesota kind of known for?
Yeah. So what is it?
Land of 10,000 lakes.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
even-
Real
that's
wet.
kind of obvious.
Lot of
It's a wet
And
place.
then her town specifically is the turkey capital of Minnesota.
Whoa.
I love,
I'm a turkey.
So we know for Thanksgiving where to get our turkey from. So.
or maybe
Yeah.
where to go.
or go visit.
Maybe.
All right.
Let's get into this. Huh?
Yeah. So
Cheers.
I'm going to say this right off the bat. So when I hear 80 proof and 40%, it's probably going to be pretty mellow.
Yeah.
Especially for our palates, which isn't a bad thing, but...
Yeah, the normal 90.
Oh, the nose is fun.
You know, I like that it's a
Wow.
little mellow. You're not fighting with a lot of stuff. So I think we're going to be able to really pick some things out here.
Here's what I love about smelling some whiskeys.
Oh, you can get into
When
wheat.
when it brings back a memory. So the memory that was just brought to my attention after getting some of this wonderful nose was opening up one of those caramel candies with like the wrapper on it, the plastic wrapper, you know what I mean? Like the
Werther's?
square. No, the Brock, I'm pronouncing that wrong. The Broches, what's that brand? Brock's.
Yeah.
You know those caramel that you make like a bunch of caramel
yeah,
apples
like a
with. You
caramel
unwrap
cube.
them.
A
Caramel
cube.
cube.
With the wax paper.
That's it. It smells. The nose is identical to opening one of those up. Is what I'm getting.
Interesting.
I'm getting that. I don't know why that is the first thing that came to mind.
Maybe it's just what we read in some of the pictures I just saw, but it makes me think of a corn maze. So like when you go to a fall-time corn maze in the end of September, I want it to be fall, but it's not there yet. Maybe in summer, where maybe the leaves are starting to change a little bit.
I'm getting a lot of wheat, a lot of vanilla.
Yeah, and I'm getting like
Vanilla.
like farm, right?
It definitely
And
associated
like
memory.
sweetgrass.
Yeah, I get the sweetgrass, but vanilla, like a sweet cream, like like a
creamy vanilla,
buttercream or something. Think of like a
Yeah, like
Frosting.
a cake frosting.
cake
for sure.
frosting, which is fun. Let's talk about availability. So, Shelly, can you just pick this up at your local liquor store if you want to put that in the chat? Tell us some information about this if you have any. Kind of curious, so we can let our viewers know, if they want to get out there and try to find a bottle of this.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if it's like Thistlefinch, where it's very available in the area, but they don't distribute too much.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it's kind of a Minnesota exclusive.
So
What do you got?
I'm going to bring back on that first sip, very mellow, very good. I actually super like this. I think there's some really bold flavor here. A lot of bold rye and wheat. Like the grain.
Ooh.
The grain is really bold. It rounds
Wow.
out really nice. And then I don't know about any of you, but I was able to breathe out like a menthol spearmint. It was the ethanol, of course, but it came off as like when you have a Lifesaver Winto mint.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
came out my nose, and I was like, "Oh wow, that was refreshing."
It's a mint.
You get that?
There's like a mint.
Yeah,
Green
I'm
minty.
getting
It's a
the
little
mint
minty,
feel.
but
Yeah, I'm
not.
getting the mint
It's
smell.
it's pleasant, right? Sometimes you're like, oh, it tastes like mint toothpaste or something. Like,
yeah,
no.
it's not in a bad way. This is a good,
It's very light
residual-
and delicate.
and it feels like something I drink in the heat of the summer to kind of cool me down.
Oh yeah, no, this is definitely a whiskey that is good for all weathers. Like like in the middle of the summer. Definitely drink this.
I think you'd take this down. You can drink this all day long.
No, this is
That's
mellow.
the problem.
I enjoy it. I really like it.
I'm gonna trouble you for a Coke. I want to mix this with Coke.
I'm with you. I only have diet. if
That's
that
great.
works.
I love it.
All right. Yeah, I'll get you one here right now. You can mix it.
I think this would be a really fun mixer.
Okay.
I mean, it's really pleasant on its own, but it's also the kind of thing that I'm like, I'm not going to be sad putting this in a whiskey soda,
Sounds like you're making a whiskey Coke.
a whiskey.
It did say that
You know, an
this is very good for
old
mixing.
7, like a 7-Up and whiskey, because it's got like such a wonderful, very present. It's very present. It's bold and
present,
can do it too.
present and pleasant.
I can do it too.
There you go. Good job.
yeah, but you didn't do the side wink.
It's not the same.
So we're going to get into that here in a minute. Yeah, I think this is dangerously drinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
I
for
like that
all
assessment.
Freaking weather.
Dangerously
I enjoy it.
drinkable.
Ray, welcome to the show. How's it
Hey,
going? What are you guys drinking in the chat there?
And if you're not watching us live and watching us later, thank you. But let us know in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Yeah, I could take this. It is really refreshing.
It's
think it's
refreshing.
refreshing.
Yeah, and that's pleasant, right? And to Zach,
like-
I think Zach called it summer whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, like with it being 80 proof?
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, that's an easy drink here.
Gosh.
I'm going to be honest, I was a little worried getting into this. I was like, ooh. I was thinking to myself, this is a gift.
Yep.
We have to critique it. and I hope it's good.
Which is scary, right? It's
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
And they even told us when we were hanging out, they were like, "Oh, we hope it's good. It might be like totally garbage. We don't know."
Yeah.
We're like, that's the fun. We don't know either. It's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
And we're not going to lie to you. I mean,
We'll give you
know.
an honest assessment.
you
I
know.
think this is really good.
I would say this is a solid like middle of the road. I'm curious on the pricing, Shelly. If you don't mind, if you could put that in the chat. I'm gonna guesstimate $30. I think it's
was
probably
gonna
that price
I was
point.
gonna say
I was gonna
40.
the same
Yeah, I think that's
Because
probably
it's a craft,
fair.
right? It's a craft. It's very localized.
Yeah.
I would say 40 to 50.
Oh wow, OG's drinking Mash Bill 1 Buffalo Trace White Dog. Woof, you're brave.
Ooh.
Wow.
And then Ray is drinking Remy. There we go. Some Remy Martin. So
Remy Martin.
I don't think anyone would ever. I don't think anyone would be turned off from this. You know, as like a novice whiskey drinker,
Yeah.
or a somebody that's that's had their fill.
Sorry, I'm looking. So I'm quiet. For those of you watching me here, I'm looking because I'm looking to see if I can't find a price for a bottle of
Yeah, go for it. And
Minnesota
then
14.
back to what Zach was saying, like this is just something you could just kick back. And we're all seasoned drinkers here, and I'm sure most of you are. This is one of those whiskeys where I think you can just sit there, and before you know it, this bottle would be gone.
Heck yeah. It's
I
very,
mean-
it's kind of along the lines of like Thistlefinch. And
Yeah.
that's, I'm not going to compare flavors or anything, but just that feeling. You could just sip on this, sip on this, sip on this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Says here that we can pick up a bottle at Victory Wine and Liquor
Okay.
for $30.99.
Oh, that's
Wow.
great. Oh,
Which-
this is a no-brainer.
Where-
I was already
Victory?
like, I'd pay 40 to 50 for this, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
find out I can pay 30 for this. I'm pretty happy about
Yeah.
that.
Wow. Okay. Very good.
I don't know where Victory Liquor is.
Probably in
Probably somewhere
Minnesota.
in Minnesota.
I mean, that makes sense.
Minnesota.
What else
It's
are you guys
just fun to
drinking
say.
out there in the
Actually,
chat?
Victory Liquor, 1989 Victory Boulevard, Staten Island, New York.
Wow.
Oh, so they distro.
Okay.
So there's
So
some
there's some
distribution.
distro out there, probably East Coast distribution. So
So you can pick that up in Staten Island. So Staten Island, listen, if you're picking that up in the Staten Island market for $,
go grab a bottle if you're
Jeez.
on the East Coast.
Dude, that's a decent distro area.
Oh, so we
Oh,
have
East Coast.
we have some names here. So
Lay it
Brett, I'm gonna destroy your name, Brett. I'm sorry if you're watching.
it.
Brett Greiniger is the distiller, and Adrian Panther is the founder. His name is frickin' Panther.
I really wish we had the sound effect that was like,
like a panther.
Like the panther
OMG.
scream?
No, I thought it was just like a cool name, but no, it's the dude's last name. That's a power name, right? Adrian Panther.
Adrian
Hi,
Panther.
the founder.
I'm Adrian.
Hi, ladies
Adrian
and gentlemen.
Panther.
Mr. Panther.
It's like Max
Adrian
Steel.
Panther. It's like Max Power,
Name.
Max
Oh,
Steel.
Max Power.
The ladies
That's
are like,
what it
It's
was.
Max Power
Hi.
from The
Oh,
Simpsons.
and I'm single.
Oh, no. It was Trent Steele and Max Power.
Yeah, Trent Steele and Power.
We're going to talk a little bit about changing up our scoring.
Yeah, so let's get into that a little bit before we get into our rating of this.
I'm going to tell you, you should lead us down the path
Let's do
because you guys are used to us breaking out, and I think we're not going to break so much.
No.
At least that's
So-
the way I understand it.
What we want to do is we're just going to talk a little bit about the direction of the show. So I think we're to a point where we've had so much stuff to drink with you guys, and we are very anxious to start revisiting. Some of those bottles from the beginning of the show, when we started the show,
When we were terrible.
and really didn't know what we were talking about.
They're like, hey, it tastes like whiskey.
And we're not really good yet. I mean, but we're better than terrible.
We're better than terrible.
Better
we're,
than bad, we're good.
Semi-good. So anyway, we want to go back and start with
Snap that in your ear.
we want to start redoing our shows on a new scoring system. And we want to start from show number 1 and work our way back up. So with that being said, we're going to move to a 0 to 100 scale of scoring. We're going to get away from our kind of weird nose taste value, which isn't weird, but it's not traditional in any sense.
Well, like if you kind of think about it, it kind of throws you off. Where you say like, oh, I give it a 6 out of 10.
Well,
That seems like middle of the road, like almost like a D.
hold
rating
on.
or something.
I'm going to step in here, and I'm going to jump in on you because what you're talking about is sharing some opinions, and I'm going to share some facts, which are rooted in some opinions that we've been getting. and that is to what you just said, Zach. There is, it's dangerous.
Should I be trying this or what?
Like you should be.
Okay. So here, like it.
You
Well,
go for it. You make it. So to Zach's point, we've gotten a lot of thoughts about. Well, a 6 out of 10 doesn't sound very good. A 7 out of 10 sounds like you're just giving it a C.
Right.
Well, it's because we are so rooted in this American schooling grading system.
Yeah.
That people don't really know if that's good or bad, and so we've tried to tell, hey, a 7 is actually really good.
Yep.
But even we don't always sound so confident about that. So we're going to try and change it up. We're not going to separate it out too much. We're going to tell you about our thoughts about the nose. We're going to talk to you a little bit about value, but
Sure.
we're really just going to give you a score where we feel it would range in more of the traditional grading.
Yeah,
Right,
and more
the
of it,
grading
and think about
category.
it. In the grading category, and it's very standard across the industry, right? There's a lot of our fellow brethren, reviewers out there that use the same scale. I think we should start jumping on board with that.
Sure.
And Wine does it. I mean, most of the,
Yeah, you're getting a 90 point, 96 point.
and most people understand.
It'll be
that
more
without,
relatable.
It'd be more relatable without having to explain it to you guys.
That said,
With that being said,
that's just the feedback we've received. Sometimes the squeaky
Yeah.
wheels are the loudest. Maybe you haven't voted in. If you have something to say about that, you can always say something about that
Please
in the chat.
do. Email
Please
us,
Put
chat,
something
yeah.
in the comments. We'd actually love to see some of the comments blow up. So please put something in the comments about this when you like and subscribe to our show. If you're already subscribed, thank you. If you are subscribed and you think somebody else should subscribe,
share it.
share it. Thank
It's
you.
just a button click, and for us, it's awesome because we get
Sure is.
like a extra box ticked on our analytics.
It really,
Lots of-
it really helps
lots of
our
things.
our algorithms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this with Coke, by the way. But I want to score it on just its on just its value and
That's
nose
so-
and palate
that's
and how
really
it hits
good.
me, and
Okay.
of course it's going to be very objective.
Yeah.
Now, so
Yeah, so we're gonna stick to our old rating system tonight. Fair?
Are we?
Or what do you think?
Sure.
we could
let-
jump into
listen,
it. I don't care.
we haven't practiced, so
We haven't
I would
practiced.
I would be very comfortable. But I think what we should do tonight is I'd love to hear you give me your nose, your taste,
I'd like to do
your
that,
value,
yeah.
and give me your total score.
Because
and we'll
here's the
just run it
thing.
down.
So when we move to the new scoring system, we're still going to base that total score off of the nose, taste, and value, right? We're not getting away from that. We're just not using the 1 to 3 anymore. That's all. Or the
People
10
don't like
total.
it. They're leaving. They're leaving the show.
Oh my
like
god!
they're-
Well,
Look, the viewers just dived.
We
Like
dove. We went from 1 to 0.
well,
So,
yeah. Apparently people like the old scoring system.
Well,
apparently,
we will find out. So,
Yeah.
so lead us through
actions
your
are
nose.
stronger than words, right?
Lead us through we're going to go do our traditional score. We're going to do a
Yep,
show
yep.
after this. So we got some other news to tell you, but we're going to
Yeah.
keep this rolling. We're at 23 minutes. So
Uncle
keep this
Punky says
rolling.
do the new.
Real-
Do the new
do the new?
scoring.
Do the news.
All right, then same thing. So the other thing is we're going to talk to you about in the same concurrence.
Yeah, but I still want to talk about nose, taste, value
That's the
before I
point.
give my total score.
yeah. So nose, taste, value,
so
give you a score.
so nose, and if you think about it, we can still kind of partition points, 33 points to each category, and then you could have a 1 blown away bonus and still make 100 if you think about that, right?
What about
Then
30,
why are we
30, 30,
changing it?
and then 10%? 10 for.
Stop. Give us a score.
Oh,
I'm not
Give us
giving
a
you a
score.
score. We're
I
talking
think
about
you're talking
nose
about this.
first. We're going to talk about nose first. So I thought the nose was pleasant. I thought it had like first thing that came to mind, not only that caramel, like the Brock's. Is that what it is? Brock's caramel.
Yes, you pronounced it correctly. Thank you.
But I got like a like cake frosting. I got like a cake frosting on the nose,
agree.
little minty. But it was just very pleasant, and I liked it. BJ, what do you get on the nose?
I don't like this in Coke. I don't like the mixture. for
I
some
do.
reason.
I think this is great.
Just not for me.
This is
Maybe
dangerously
I'm just in a mood
drinkable.
for Coke. I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes it like more creamy, so you almost have like a cream soda with the Diet
I've never
Coke.
liked-
It's like
whiskey
it's
Coke,
like
I don't know.
vanilla Coke. Yeah.
Very velvety. Yeah, vanilla Coke.
Yeah, I agree with you on all those things with the nose. I enjoy that there's. I think that there's a really good, bold grain smell here. I mean, I get it. You're not just into a burning alcohol smell and some residuals. I appreciate that you can really pick out the mash bill here.
Hold on, that's a really good point because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We've had some let's say macro, micro distillery products. And yeah, like the ethanol is overpowering and it's awful.
Yeah.
And we just dump it down the drain. But this is very good.
Yeah, I think you can pick out some of the mash bill.
Yeah.
I agree. There's some nice vanilla here. Some good hints of caramel that really draw you in.
Yep.
I shouldn't have drank that Coke. I'm sorry. It's got me like ready to.
I'm sure.
I think the legs are great. It's inviting. I think the nose is really pleasant and inviting. Zach?
So we're not scoring yet?
Nope.
We're
Nope.
Just giving the,
Just talk about nose.
The nose. Okay. So I enjoy the nose. I like it. It's very pleasant. Very easy to get into. Little to no ethanol.
Yeah.
It's got like a vanilla kind of a wheat smell to it.
Okay.
And
Like wheat bread or wheat.
okay,
To be honest,
Kinda-
I've never smelled a wheat field, so I don't know what that smells like.
so I'm thinking like
Smells
when
like
I say-
alfalfa.
When I say wheat, like I'm thinking like hay. I'm thinking grassy. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, there we
You're thinking,
go.
hey.
Hey.
So what's a happy horse say?
Hey. Anyway,
But yeah,
That was awesome.
that was great.
That was my favorite part of today. What does a happy horse say? Continue. I'm sorry. We are all interrupting each other. You interrupted me. I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry. We got to stop the interruption.
but yeah, the nose on it is very pleasant. So
Yeah.
like I said, very little weedy, tons of vanilla, no ethanol to off-put it. So delicious. On your nose.
I'm pleasantly surprised that all of us are in agreement on this bottle.
Same here.
It's been a while since we've all been
It
in
has
unison
been
here.
a while
I mean,
since
like-
we're in unison with
so-
pretty much everything.
So like an 80 proof, it's not really going to knock your socks off when it comes to like ethanol. And It's
Bingo.
not going to
You're
punch
right.
you in the face.
You're right.
Well, that's
It's
the
an
point,
easy
right?
drinker.
Should be.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're going for here.
Which is
How
great.
about,
I
some
love it.
taste?
I'll get to taste in a second. I want to talk about Panther Distillery here. So after we post this show, we're going to have BJ, post some socials, and he's going to tag them, obviously. Panther, reach out to us. And they have like 10 other different types of whiskeys and random beverages in their lineup. So we need to talk to Panther and maybe try a few of their other offerings.
I wish that we had the rights to steal Panther because it would be part of the show tonight.
Well, they got let's see, they have a 4 here.
So anyway, that's our little pitch for the night. So get into taste. I think the nose really comes through on the taste, right? So I'm just gonna pull one of these
100%
since
agree.
I'm mixed right now.
I 100% agree. The nose definitely transfers into the taste. which
It's just
I love.
light and it's like sipping a cloud. It's very light and refreshing, and there's nothing off-putting about it. Like, to think that I can get hammered off of this is, I'm all about it. And once I mixed it, I think it's fantastic with this Diet Coke. I know these guys don't echo my sentiment, but I would sit here and mix this all day long. I don't know what shenanigans they're up to over here. I'm not
Don't
looking.
worry. Don't worry.
And so,
Don't worry.
I think the taste, like we said, it's that caramel, that Brock's caramel, the vanilla frosting, sweet grass, like kind of, think of like fresh cut lawn, like a little bit of that going on.
I agree.
Like it just rained, and you walk out on your porch and you smell like a grass field. Like, I get that in the taste. It's awesome.
Oh, that's
really good.
interesting. You know what?
Yes.
I just had my nose at the very edge of my
What
my
is
Glencairn, and I thought the same thing.
See?
What is the term for the smell of rain on asphalt? There's a word for this.
Oh, I don't know.
There is a word for this.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
No,
You're
so
wrong.
when it
Not
starts
acid rain.
evaporating, right, and you get that
No,
smell.
it's when rain hits the pavement and the
I don't
smell of
know.
rain in the air hitting pavement that has a name.
Osmosis.
Wrong. But thank you for trying.
Somebody's
anyway.
trying.
I'm asking the chat here.
Oh, okay.
Listen. I've got nothing to dispute
Uncle
here.
Punky says, I thought he said do the do. I thought he said we need to mix this in Mountain Dew, but he says do the new scoring.
I'm gonna be honest. I would
the
do
new.
this. I would mix it
I
with
would
Mountain
do
Dew.
the do.
Do the new and the do.
I have
Hey,
nothing.
have you seen really quick? Mountain Dew has released a hard seltzer.
I don't want to talk about this.
I do. I want this immediately.
Wow.
Gross.
Gross.
I'm going to talk about my scores. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
I have nothing but agreement with everything you said.
Wow.
Zach?
I think we're all like we haven't agreed on something in a long time. Redbeard says wet rocks. Exactly. That's what we're thinking about.
Yeah. So, all right. So, taste.
Clean your glass.
Everything that comes
Good.
from the
You have
nose
a
transfers
wall? No.
into the frickin' taste. It tastes the
Who
way
cares?
it smells.
Pour it.
It's an easy drinker. I love
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Weedy,
not looking. I'm not
weedy,
looking.
vanilla-y.
Not
Little
gonna
bit
look.
caramel,
Not gonna look. Just
delicious
let the
stuff.
audience see it. And
What are you doing over there?
I'm pouring a comparison.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Oh, well, after I finish.
Well, he
mine,
knows.
I'll
Don't
have
say
one.
anything because I'm going into this blind, and as you all know, I'm terrible with blind tastings.
But yeah, I enjoy it. So,
Can I look now?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
So very, I will echo what James and BJ were saying. Yeah,
And let's be honest.
the nose transfers.
This is a
into the
value.
taste. Vanilla,
Yeah.
wheat. Love it.
Let's get to value. So
Enjoy.
30
$31
bucks. It's a no-brainer.
I'd pay $30 for this all the time to be in my bar.
So I'm going to jump right into this new scoring system. So my mind is automatically going to like the 80s. I think this rings in around the B plus range.
Okay.
I just, and I'm using like other bottles that we've had as my metric, like gauge. So what I'm thinking is I would probably want to give this like an 80, 87, 88 is what I'm thinking out of 100. I enjoy this, and I'm going to give it an 88 as
All
my
right.
total score. I like it. The 8s are good luck too. So,
No justifications.
fuck you.
I'm picking 84.
84. Okay. Wow. I'm surprised that we're way off. Like
That's not that way off.
That's 4 less than what I gave it.
It's still an 8 out of 10.
It's still an 8 out of 10. I like that.
It's a B. I think that
I think this is a B plus. That's why I gave it an 88.
Yeah, I don't know. I like 84 because I like the number 4, and I
All
like
right.
that.
That's a B
84
minus,
is-
by the way.
This is a solid B, and 82 is a
No,
B minus.
85 is a B. Is a
So
B.
it is a B.
Under 85 is a B minus.
I like it.
Is it a B minus or a B?
It's a B
That means it's 85.
at 84.
No, it's not a B minus at 84.
Zach, what's your number?
That doesn't work. We're already screwing up the new system. You cannot give a B plus or a B as an 84.
I'm pretty sure that a 79 in
It's a
most
C plus.
in most scoring systems is a B minus.
We might have to go
No.
in 5s. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. I don't
No,
wanna be
no,
very
we're not
restrictive.
going in 5s.
No.
Zach,
I mean, like 70.
listen,
70,
Zach, you can
75,
settle this.
80.
What's your score? We're not going in
Yeah, what's
increments
your
of
score, Zach?
5. What's
I'm
your
gonna
new
give
score?
It a B, which would be a solid 85.
Ah, so
this-
he also agrees
Yeah,
with
this is it's enjoyable. It's very
Okay.
enjoyable. Like you get a lot of you get the vanilla. You enjoy the weedy taste to it.
Yeah.
This is the easiest drink, a very easy drinker when it comes to whiskey.
and that's echoing. All of us have said an easy drinker.
Yeah.
And that's
and
great.
for
Super approachable.
$30, I would totally find. If I saw it on the in the liquor store, on the shelf in the liquor store, definitely. buy it.
Here's what I would say. I would always keep a bottle of this on hand
Yeah.
if I had the ability to.
Yeah.
Anyone will enjoy this, whiskey
Yes.
drinker or not.
I'm
This-
excited for Brad. I think Brad will like this.
Oh yeah, we have some friends. We have some whiskey friends that we're gonna let try this.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will try this and really like this. So.
And here's the thing. And here's what I recommend to you all out there. Yes, everybody's hunting the B tax and the hunt, and they enjoy it, and they're looking for bottles that they can't get. Hell, Blanton's and E.H. Taylor's small batch stuff that we all could find easily on the shelves a few years ago is non-existent. So you have to look beyond that, and there's so many great choices out there.
try that.
All right, what
And
did
we
you
wouldn't
pour?
have even known about this if we didn't have a great.
I want you to
years.
try this. This is the most equivalent thing we had in the bar.
Ugh. Yeah, that's not the same at all.
Yeah, you don't like it.
No. It's too oaky for me. and almost like barbecue. I get like a smokiness to it.
I
Yeah,
would-
like a peatiness a
So,
little
so
bit.
if I were to compare this to something else, I would say Thistlefinch or Frey Ranch small batch. This is neither of those.
Nope, this is a main player in a low proof game.
It's not. Hang on.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking you if you like it.
I really
I'm asking
don't.
if you think it's comparable because we're
It's
comparing
not
proof.
comparable.
And this is a massively distributed brand.
I would have to say
Wow.
no, because this is not as grain. It doesn't have like the grain taste as
This tastes like hot garbage.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah,
this
I was
is
gonna
terrible.
say,
This
it
is
does-
revolting.
it does not have the Minnesota.
I'm going to
What-
tell you,
what was
Minnesota
the-
14, delicious.
Guys, you're onto something
Yeah.
there. Especially, I want to see what this big player was. Oh, you're shitting me.
And so what is
I
this?
saw the bottle.
Wild
It's
Turkey
Wild Turkey.
81.
It tasted very wild.
This is an
turkey.
81 proof.
Dude.
So this is 40.5%.
And I've had this
And it's the
before.
closest thing in proof that we have in the bar. It's a major player.
And it's not good.
And comparatively, it is hot garbage.
Again,
Blowing-
if
it
I were
blows
to
Wild Turkey out of
compare,
water.
So do you want to change your score at all?
No.
if I were to compare
87.
this, it'd be again Frey Ranch, Thistlefinch, and then
88.
there's another one I can't remember, but they're all on the same level.
Gold Bar?
Gold Bar,
Gold Bar.
Gold Bar.
Yeah, Gold Bar is pretty.
But they're all around the same.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Thistlefinch's 90 proof.
Uncle Punky says his
Right.
face hurts from laughing.
Just like we're like,
Yeah.
huh?
Hot
Yeah,
garbage.
Wild Turkey 81.
Ugh.
Hold on, that's saying something. Shout out to Panther. Like
You
you
guys-
guys, like
Panther, awesome
we're
job.
comparing. Like we're saying that you guys
very good.
have something better than probably one of the most popular bourbon whiskeys of all time.
Yeah, I
And,
prefer
Like
that
that's
one
insane.
over that one.
That's a big
Yeah.
BFD right
This is
there.
this is dangerously drinkable. We might
Jeez.
finish the bottle. That pretty much makes up the show. We do want to
That's
announce
a show. Hold on. So 88, and what was your total score?
84.
And then Zach.
85.
Okay, so yeah,
give it a
all pretty
B.
close.
Oh, look
I
at you.
really,
High score of the night.
I
is
score of the
Jimmy.
night.
So B plus.
I kind of regret
B
that,
and
but I'll
B,
stick with it.
Right?
I'll stick with it.
B plus BB.
B plus BB.
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 As in
Bye.
Barrel Buddies.
Barrel buddies. Barrel buddies. Barrel buddies. Barrel buddies. Anyway,
Blah, 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 blah.
what do you got for us, Beej?
I was just going to say, we're going to actually move to...
I don't want to finish this, by the way.
No, you don't have to.
All right.
We'll pour it in the infinity bottle.
Do you have some Diet Coke? Let me
The
try to mix it.
Infinity
Yes.
or the Affinity?
Yeah, it's called the
Like the one that
trash
you-
can.
the
It's
one
more
that
like
you
it.
don't
Thank
You
you.
mean the infinity toilet?
Yeah.
You're going to pour it down
the
the infinity toilet?
All right, so what do you got for us?
I just wanted to say that we've also been talking a lot, and we deserve nothing. We deserve literally nothing, but we think you deserve, as the beneficiaries of what we can give you, more shows. And so
Yeah.
we're actually going to work really hard in the next few weeks to start putting out more shows. They won't be live.
No.
So you're going to start seeing shows throughout the week, peppered throughout the week. We'd really appreciate your support in watching those shows.
Watching them, liking them is
Commenting,
critical.
because it's,
yeah.
you're not going to have the live chat, so you're going to have to comment. And I hope that, I think we've built a really strong community.
Yeah.
You guys have proven yourselves to be a very strong community
Think about
in the
this.
past 2 years.
Glad-
Yeah,
have
2.
you.
I was gonna say that 2 years we've been doing this, and most of these people are here every Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's so cool to have you guys. So thank you.
Yeah.
And so we're going to start putting out a little more content.
Yep.
Much shorter shows than that new content because it's
Short
not going to be live.
reviews. Short reviews.
So quick reviews.
10,
and that's,
15 minutes maybe.
Yeah, maybe
less.
7.
Yeah, maybe less.
And that's where we're really going to start focusing on some of those old shows, those original shows. If you've been here since the original, you know we've come a long way. And
Yeah.
so thank you for sticking it out with us.
Wait,
Yep.
hang on a second.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
first show was on a laptop camera with
It was on this
At the
laptop
Funhouse.
camera.
At the
that guy,
Funhouse.
and I think it was Garrison Brothers.
It was Balmora Garrison Brothers.
in the old
Swinging
the-
big dong.
Yeah, the old location.
At the old house, the old location. I'm gonna
And
I'm
we
gonna
had-
tell you
and We
guys.
had no idea what we were talking about. Like,
I'm-
we were
No,
just
we had an
talking-
idea.
We were talking out our asses, but we had an idea.
I disagree.
I
I
disagree
think
with
I think
that
we're
too.
better at that.
We're
Okay.
better.
but
We're just
better now.
Here's the thing. We've had 100 reviews since then. 76 reviews to be exact. Officially. I can't wait to try some of those bottles again, especially Garrison Brothers Balmora.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Rumchata Limoncello.
We're not repeating the shot show.
I think we should repeat the shot show. Listen, Shelly really pulled it out and says, I watched that show several
everybody
times
loves the shot
hilarious.
show. No, she's not the only one. I get a lot of feedback from friends that are like, your shot show was amazing.
I think there's going to be a shot show 2022.
I really
I think there's going to be one.
So I want to bring back the Fruity Pebbles show.
Oh, gross.
Because I know James loved it.
Can we do something by the pool, like a pool shot show?
Ugh.
We should do that. So we're outside.
Yeah, so we can watch somebody die and drown in your pool?
No, somebody
Good
might
God.
somebody might throw up.
Morbid?
From a
That's the way you want to end the show? Listen, it's been 40 minutes. We're done.
All right. For the Barrel Buddies, I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And I'm BJ. And back, baby, is Zach.
Hell yeah.
Zach's back, not whack.
Not well.
Whoa.
Have a good
All right.
night.
Bye, everybody.
Excuse me, Dr.
Love you.
Seuss.